one of the things that we should be clear about is the first reading of an ordinance by definition for the city of Taylor is its introduction. An ordinance cannot become law in this city until it completes two things, first and second readings. The first reading of an ordinance, like the one that is in front of us currently, is the opportunity for council to discuss the matter and then move on to the second reading of this ordinance at a later time. The time in between the first reading and the second reading is where the details of an ordinance get worked out between council members, suggestions from the public, and then entertained during this process in a public forum. And the second reading is the place in the process where any member has an opportunity to amend the ordinance for continued debate. So I know that there's been a suggestion about amending this ordinance currently, the version it's in currently, but I would suggest, just as a friendly suggestion, is that this council pass this first reading and then work on the details as you go from the first to the second reading. Because once you start looking into other sections of this ordinance, it could really muddy it up during that process. So I just suggest that the council pass the first reading as it is and move to the second reading while, of course, taking into consideration all of the public's concerns. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further questions, comments from the audience?
Jesus.
Same question at the end of the council. What just happened? My understanding is not what this gentleman just said, that it did pass the first reading.
But we are on, there's two different documents that have to work harmoniously. The more, I would say, controversial, the zoning and distances. The order was reversed, right? So we dealt with that issue first.